Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with Meech. I'm back with another video. As you can see, you know what time it is. I did not do a Shop My Stash makeup basket and verse for last week, so this is really 2 weeks worth. In my opinion, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of repeat stuff, so I'm going to go through things. I may stop and talk about a few of them, but we're going to just power through. Oops. We're just going to power through this. We're going to start with face spray. Okay, here are my face sprays back here. I did use my Tatcha, which I've used before, my Matte Fix Plus, my Urban Decay Cooling Hydrating Finishing Spray. Something new I used this week was the Tarte Ready Set Radiant. I got a sample of that. Not sure how I feel about that yet. And I also got the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I mean, I really think this is illuminating, but the spray nozzle is so weak. You really have to have this up on your face to even spray it. So I really don't like, usually I have to say the spray nozzle is too forceful, but this one is has a weak stream. Okay, moving on to primers. All my primers are relatively new. I did use my Navarre Invisible Perfecting Shield. This one has SPF 30. I just like to use this when it's real hot and I'm going to be outside. And I tried 2 new primers. It was this Embroilis. I know somebody's going to correct me, but I don't know what this is called. This is for all skin types, but it's supposed to be a it's for a complexion which is supple, elastic, smooth, plumped up, soft, and radiant. You can use it morning and or night as a makeup base, moisturizer, cleaner, or mask. Talk about multi-purpose, but I don't use that as a primer, and y'all, I love it. And the same with this dude. This little dude, that Anna Sui or Sue one I used and I said I was going to send back. I didn't send this back because when I saw that video and I saw how my face looked, I was like, man, that made my foundation look great. So I kept it. I wore it for a week straight. I didn't break out or anything. I love this primer. Even though it smells, I love it. Okay. I also started using this Rimmel Stay Matte, but only on my forehead because for some reason it's been starting to get really shiny. So I've been using the Stay Matte on that, and it has really been working. So I guess your skin does change, especially since, you know, it's summertime, you're hot, you're sweaty. It's not as dry. My skin is not as dry as it is in the wintertime. Now moving on for eyebrow eyeshadow primers. There's nothing new here. I use my Milani, my Benefits Stay Don't Stray. I use the Kat Von D Tattoo. What's it, Tattoo? I use the Kat Von D High Voltage Eye Primer. And I use my NYX Proof It Eyebrow Primer. Those are all pretty much the same. And then, oh, I also did use this, and it is by MAC. It's the Groundwork Paint Pot. As far as concealers go, I use my Wet n Wild concealer and my Tarte. Those are the only ones I use. Nothing different there. As far as foundation, I use my Naked Skin, my Urban Decay Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. And this is in the shade 11. I use my Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth, and this is in Coconut. And I also went and bought the Wet n Wild foundation because I was like, oh, I like the concealer so much, maybe I'll try the foundation. But I don't know if this is the darkest they have, but this is cocoa and it is not dark enough. So I mixed it with this Lumi True Match and a little bit of the Face Atelier Warmth. So I mixed all those together, but it didn't give me that photo focus finish that I thought the concealer did. So that was that. Oh, and I also used my Maybelline Bronze BB face cream as well. Okay, moving on to eyebrows and mascara and eyeliners. I use my ColourPop in Bangin' Brunette, which you've seen before. As far as Mascaras go, nothing different. I use my Stila. I use my L'Oreal Miss Manga. I use the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extender. And I use the CoverGirl Flamed Out, which is the brown. So I use all those. As far as eyeliners go, I did use my Marc Jacobs and Earthquake, which you've seen before. But I also use for my bottom lash line, I use this Milani Liquid eyeliner pencil in the color Aqua. So that's what that one looks like. And I also use this for my lower lash line, this Italia Deluxe in purple. And that's what that one looks like. Right here. Hopefully you can see that. And for a liquid eyeliner in black, I tried this Glamazon Beauty Flawless Gel Liner Pen. And it's like a felt tip. It's a felt tip. And that's what that one looks like, hopefully. Oh, and I also use this gel eyeliner, this NYX gel eyeliner. Moving on to my actual eyebrows, I use my NYX pomades. I have it in chocolate and in ebony. And I also use the powder, the chocolate brow powder duo. Alright. And for any strays, I did use the NYX eyebrow shaper. To bronzers and contouring, first thing I did try to contour. You heard me say try. And I use this Sleek Compact. And I use that Cool Tone Brown right there to contour with. And for bronzing, I did use my CoverGirl Queen Ebony Bronze. And I also use my Guerlain Terracotta in number 9. Now, as far as powders go, for my under eye, I use the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydro Powder. As well as I purchased this Wet n Wild Pressed Powder Compact. And it is in the color Golden Tan. This is the darkest I could find. I don't know if it is the darkest, but it is the darkest that I saw. To blushes, I did use this liquid blush, NARS liquid blush in the color Dolce Vita. And it is a mauve. And it comes in a little pump. And you just pump it on. I just use my Moist Beauty blender. And then you just rub that bad boy in there. Hopefully you can see that. And I also bought NARS. I use the NARS Torrid blush, which is also a beautiful blush. Okay, I also use the Urban Decay blush. This is their mauve, it's Rapture, and it's on the purple side. And I also, for my purple day, I wore this purple blush right up here. And that is in the color Mulberry. It's Mulberry, this is my purple set. Got that Mulberry. I forgot where I got that from. Oh, world. And I also use the blush from the Becca and Chrissy Teigen palette. This one right here. Now, as far as highlighters go, these are all highlighters you've seen before. I use the Candlelight powder and the Candlelight liquid. All right, and also I use the Laura Geller in Ballerina, which is the rose gold. And I also use the Natasha Denona, the number 3, the Afterglow, the all over glow face and powder shimmer in powder number 3, which is the dark, which is like a chocolate. And that's that one looks like. And I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sweet Glow Kit, and I use the Sassy Grape that day I wore purple. I use the Sassy Grape and the Marshmallow. I put this on my nose, but this is what's on the cheeks. Eyeshadows, 2 single eyeshadows. The 2 single eyeshadows I use this Teeny Beauty by iTeeny, and it is in the color Firestarter. It is a beautiful, I don't know what color this is, but it's pretty. And I use this Brilliant Bronze Eye Glitz from Jordana Cosmetics. It is a cream. Then I use the palettes I use the Morphe 25B. I use my homemade palette, which are my neutral browns. I use my Tartelette in Bloom, which is amazing. I use my Lorac Unzipped Shadow Palette. But I use this Ciate London. Is it Ciate? Chai? I don't know. This one. I mean, it's okay. But the other ones I use are sweet. This was the one I like the least. But I mean, it's still a good palette. It's just the one I like the least. And the one I love the most was this NARS Narcissus Loaded palette. These are some great eyeshadows. I really loved working with these. They made it super easy for me. So I'm really glad I got this. And I was afraid that the colors weren't bright enough for me, but when I opened it, I was like, yes, these are the kind of colors I like. I know exactly what to go to for what. I don't like to be wondering, like, should I use this for my blending, or should I use this in my crease? Should I use this on my lid? I need to know exactly where to go, and I like this palette for that. And the shadows blend very nicely. Okay, now moving on to the last thing, which are my lip products that I use this week. Okay, these are most of the lip colors that I wore this week. I use MAC's Current Liner, and I use MAC's Chestnut, but I can't find it right now. I use MAC's Vamplify in Tuned In. I use NYX Lip Lingerie in Exotic. I use NARS Lip Gloss in Belize. NARS Lip Gloss in Bound. I use Buxom's Lip Foundation in Babe. And I use MAC's Matte Lipstick in Men Love Mystery. And here they are on my hands in that order. Okay, and this last one down here is a new one from Urban Decay. It came out with their Heat palette, and I love it. And it's called Fuel, and it's a cream, and it's a peachy nude, and it is awesome. I just wanted to highlight that one. This was my favorite lipstick to wear this week. Beautiful. And that's it right there. Beautiful. All right, y'all, that is everything. I hope this video is not too long, too dark, too long-winded, or everything like that. But yeah, this is my shop my staff from the previous 2 weeks. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.